What's that Naruto music that they play when something gets epic? Like the one that goes do 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 do. You know shit is about to hit the fan when the Hokages are standing on their own faces. Except for Tsunade, because she's in half. Although technically she could stand on her own face, right? She could grab her own feet and put them on her face like that. Anyway, this chapter was great, man. I do have one complaint, and that's that I'm going to start calling Karin Rihanna. Because it didn't matter how badly Chris Brown beat the shit out of her. She still went back to him. Sasuke, I know you stabbed me, but it's okay. Hug. What kind of serious self-esteem issues are those? And what did I tell you about Tobirama? I told you last week, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. Kishimoto's characters are always complex, You can't oversimplify their motives or their intentions because then you just get like you can't put them in the black or white category. It's more complicated than that. And in this chapter, he says, I don't really hate the Uchiha all that much. In fact, there was this one dude, Kagami. He was really cool. So, it just goes to show you to not just judge characters like that. And then he says, because my role as a Hokage was to mediate between protecting the village and reinforcing it. And I love that, because it's just, he says the words that I said last week. It's just not that simple. And he actually mentions that one of the reasons behind this attitude is that his brother was the complete opposite. He was way too lenient, okay? So, there always has to be somebody that puts their foot down. It's like raising a kid, or in this case, a village, One of the parents gets to be the bad guy. So I guess what I take away from this chapter is that Tobirama really wasn't that much of a bigot. It's more like he just tries really hard to be an asshole. Because think about it, if he really was that big of a bigot, anyway, he could have said, yeah, I just fucking hate all Uchihas, man. That's just the way I roll. Deal with it. And Sasuke's answer could have been pretty different if that would have been the case. Then after that, the entire chapter just turns into a massive Uchiha fanboy fest. That's what it turns into. You got Tobirama recognizing Kagami. You got the third recognizing Shizui, who we find out happens to be Kagami's son. Then you have the third saying, yeah, I fucked up with Danzo, man. My bad. Sasuke's like, don't worry about it. I fucking killed that bitch. No, you didn't. He blew up. Oh my gosh, Sawyer, why did you call Danzo a bitch? I was joking. Shut up. Anyway, the Hokage, the third Hokage, just starts sulking. He's just like, yeah, you know what? A lot of this shit is all my fault. And then Minato's like, no, man, you're a cool dude. I just died too soon. I just love how all the Hokages blame themselves for something, except for Tobirama. Hashirama blames himself for Madara. The third blames himself for Orochimaru and Danzo. And Minato blames himself for dying too early. And then Tobirama's just like, yeah, you fucked up. Asshood at its finest. But now let's go to Sasuke, who I believe is the heart of this chapter. I love the line that he says to Hashirama where he's like, talking about Itachi, and he says, it's ironic how, in the end, the one who understood you the most ended up being an Uchiha. I was like, oh, shit, that hit me right here, man. That fucking hit me. Suigetsu, bitch, get me those Kleenex. So Sasuke's got a tough choice to make. Either destroy the village or come to his senses. And he starts thinking about things, and we get this really good collage as a background for him while he's thinking. And he's just, remembering Itachi's words to him about how he was sorry that he pushed him away, that he treated him like a kid, that he didn't include him, because maybe if he had included him, Sasuke could have been the solution in the end. And that he also, well, above anything else, even though he's sorry, even though he knows he messed up, he just wants his little brother to know that he loved him. I don't know how many years it's been, I don't know how many chapters it's been. We finally hear Sasuke talking some sense, some real sense. He says, I'm going to the battlefield, I'm not going to let my brother and this village be wasted. Which was exactly Itachi's point. I mean, that's what Itachi always wanted for Sasuke. For him to see how valuable the village was. And this is the part of the chapter when the energy begins to get pumped in. Because, Hashirama's like, Tobirama, prepare to go outside by flying. Use your Thunder God technique now. Tobirama's like, I can't, because I'm still bounded. And they look over at Orochimaru. Orochimaru has the most evil grin I've ever seen him have. He's like, yeah, about that. But anyway, long story short, they get out. And they're pretty much just, musing before going into battle. I'm kind of still suspicious of Orochimaru, though. Because his whole reasoning, his supposed reasoning for joining them is like, yeah, I kind of noticed that Kabuto was a little bitch. So, and I like Sasuke more, so why not? Yeah, I'll join you guys. So yeah, that's just really suspicious to me. Whatever, man. You got the epicness of the moment taking over. You got the music going, and then Minato's going like, "I finally get to meet my son. I'll make it up to you, Naruto. I'm gonna give you a big present. Full Kyuubi chakra mode." Third's like, "I gotta stay focused. This is my first battle in a while. Bring me my monkey." And then Tobirama's like, "Madara, I'm gonna fucking kill you." And Hashirama's like super excited. She's like, "I'm gonna meet Madara again." It's like, yo, stop the gay jokes, Sawyer. Stop the gay jokes. The people make the jokes, not me. Not anymore, anyway. I'll just stop it if it bothers you so much. But anyway, great chapter. I'm really big on character interaction, and this chapter was just a buffet of character interaction. And Sasuke, such a breath of fresh air in this fucking chat. Really, fucking clap for Sasuke, even though it took you, like, I don't know, 1,000 chapters. Really good, like I said. I don't know what this means for the whole Naruto versus Sasuke situation that, everybody's looking forward to. But I'm pretty sure that Kishimoto will find a way to incorporate the fight into the story. Even if Sasuke, and even then, like Sasuke, the way that he said it's not really clear. He's like, "I won't let the village be wasted." Well, what if he wants the village to be his or something like that? It's just ambiguous. It's not. He's not just all of a sudden a good guy now. Okay, it's important to remember that. Again, characters are more complex than just black and white. I mean, who's to say he doesn't end up fighting Naruto for the title of Hokage? That's a possibility, right? Just something to think about. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed this chapter. Comment, rate, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys later.